Everyone, hope you're doing well. So this is a follow-up video to the Help to Save scheme. Just to, I suppose, add some clarifications, add a bit more detail. So the headline is you get 50% back on what you save. And there's obviously limits that I'll do a bit more detail on this video. If you do like the content, please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if you'd like me to cover anything else. So as I said in the first video, basically it's based the bonus, which is 50% of the highest amount that you have in there in the 2-year period, and then a second 2-year period. So if you have 600, which is the maximum you can put in 1 year, if you then put nothing in for year 2, you still get 50% of 600 which you had in there for year 1, even if you then take it out. It's based on the highest balance you achieve in the account. So if you put 600 in, take 300 out, the balance itself would only show 300, but then the maximum in there would be the 600. So the bonus you would get at the end of year 2, if the highest point you ever got in years 1 and 2, either of them, would be 600, then you'd get the 300 bonus. I suppose to maximize the account, you need to consistently put money in. But obviously, I suppose that's the flexibility of the account, is you can take money out. But obviously, what you've got to be aware of is years 3 and 4, you need to have achieved a higher balance than years 1 and 2 if you want the bonus. So obviously, if life circumstances change, and you've put in £600 year 1, £0 year 2, you'll get the 300 bonus, and that'll go to your your bank account, not this account. And then years 3 and years 4, if you put in 0 and 0, the bonus will be 0. Or if you put in, say, 600 year 1, then 0, then take it all out at the end of year 2 when you've had your bonus. Yes, you've got the 600 out of the account that you could spend. You could spend the 300 bonus. But then imagine to get any bonus at the end of year 4, the balance has to go above 600. So unless you put all that 900 in, which would take you a year and a half to get that in there, because you can only put in £50 a month max. If you put the 900 in there, the highest balance would then be 900, which would be 300 more than the end of year 2. So then you'd get £150, which is 50% bonus of the 300. So if you just want a bit of interest back, a bonus, I would say, rather than interest, it's even if you average it over the 2 years, it's 5 times higher than the best cash ISA. Not financial advice. Hope you find it helpful.